Hello everyone. Today's video I'm going to show you how you can compress media files using Handbrake. So first I'm going to show you where to get Handbrake from, and if you just go to Google and type in Handbrake, you will hopefully see something that looks like this guy. So I'm going to click on the link to their website at the very top, and I'm going to click on this download guy to begin that download. I've already got installed, so I'm going to skip that step, but you should end up with a program that has this cool little mixed drink icon. And I'll tell it to open. And I don't need to check for any updates. And so now that I've opened Handbrake, it's asking me what file do I want to work on compressing. Now I want to take this Trip to Meow Wolf video file that's 169 megabytes, and I want to compress that down so that it's small enough for me to send out in an email, upload to Canvas, or maybe I just don't have the space on my Google Drive or hard drive and I just need to compress this down a little bit more. So I'm going to select this guy here and hit open, and once it is loaded into the program, it's now going to ask me what kind of settings would I like to adjust to begin compressing this file down to a smaller file size. Now for this format, I'm going to keep it at MP4, that way people on Mac and PC are able to play it fairly easily. I'm going to come over to my dimensions, and I want to keep these the same as the original video because I'm going to downgrade some other settings. So hopefully you won't need to make your frame size any smaller. We're just going to tell it to reduce the quality of that footage. Next, in filters, I'm not sure why, but I always turn these off. It's what I've always been taught, so I keep on doing that. And in this video tab is where you're going to do most of your adjustments. So this constant quality, I've just been kind of eyeballing it and bringing this to around 38. This is reducing the quality of that video. I'm keeping my frame rate as is. Things can get a little bit hairy if you adjust the frame rate from your original video, so I leave that guy alone. And this encoder presets, I'm going to scoot this over to very fast, and that's going to reduce my file size. And finally, I'm going to adjust the name of the file so that I know this isn't the original, it's a new one. And I'm going to call this compressed _ Trip to Meow Wolf. And I have this saving to my desktop, which is where I want. If you wanted to throw this onto a different drive or different location, you could hit this browse button and tell it where you would like that new file to be saved. Now when you are all dialed in with your new settings, you would hit start and it will take a while to begin processing that new file. I did this a couple minutes ago before I recorded, and it took maybe 5 minutes total to compress the file. And when it was done, I ended up with a video. Let's bring them side by side so you can see the quality. So this one here on the right is my original, and the one on the left is the one I just compressed. So there is a drastic reduction in quality, but the file size for this compressed file is only 35 megabytes. So it brought it down by about 80%, and this video I think could pass if you were just trying to send it to a professor to show that you have completed it on time, and then having this higher resolution one posted somewhere online like YouTube or Vimeo privately for them to review the really high-end video. So this is a really good method if you're trying to reduce the file size to either fit on a storage device or just send in to show your professor, hey, I did complete it on time, and then taking your high resolution and posting that somewhere online for them to watch later the way that you intended, all crispy and nice. So that is how you can use Handbrake to do some video and audio compression. If you have any other questions or want some one-on-one help, please reach out to us at the Multimedia Lab. Thank you.